What's up, y'all? Okay, so yesterday I was out and about running my little errands and everything. And when I was on my way home from Costco, this is what happened. Let me show y'all. All I gotta do is hit this 3 times. Y'all see what I gotta deal with, right? Hit the gas for him a couple times. So I was already told that these were prone to fail. And look at this crap, man. My truck was sounding like crap when I was driving it home. It was smoking. So the cold air side pipe, it cracked. It just blew open on me. I went from having a whole bunch of power to no power at all. And I limped it home because once this pipe went, yeah, it was all bad, y'all. So anyway, I'm out here. I went on Amazon because I see that I think it's SPS and some other manufacturers of this cold side pipe. They make them too, but I'm sorry, I didn't want to pay $200 and some odd dollars. I know I'm shining, y'all, but it's a lot of sun out here. So it's kind of hot today. I'm shining. That is not oil, that is sweat. And I just ordered, let me show y'all what I got. I'm gonna take this over here because it's so hot. I don't want to be burning up. So this is the trunk of my 300. I can hide from the sun right now while I do this. Y'all gonna be with me for the unboxing. So that way, you know how y'all do. He got it from Amazon. It's cheap as hell. It ain't gonna last. And you know all that. I'm gonna give y'all the opportunity to tell me why I shouldn't have bought this for my truck, and I should have went with SPS or some other company that want to charge me 3 times as much. But I ain't into all them name brands, not unless there's a reason for me to name brand. Okay, now if it was something that was sorely needed from a name brand, then by all means I would have went full name brand. So this is what I got. So here's the elbow with the little thing for the sensor. Okay, and then here's the silicone pipe, silicone elbow. Y'all gonna have to forgive me. I only got one hand to cut this open, but thankfully my razor is razor sharp, and I don't need 2 hands to get this open. So here's the coupler, one of the couplers. And then here's the lower coupler. Here's the lower coupler. Okay. And then I got the portion of the pipe that actually holds on, that connects to the throttle body. And it's metal, so I don't have to worry about it anymore. Okay, so nice, well-made piece. It's nice and thick. The welds look good. Everything looks good about it. Okay, and then I have 4 clamps. Comes with the 4 clamps, and that same, you know, the little ring that goes to the, it's a factory style, and then I got the little O-ring right here. So we are in the game. I am about to install this, and I want y'all to come along with me for the ride. All right, so here we go. All right, so I am about to put, I'm just gonna put this together, and that way to make it easier for me to do what I need to do. And we're gonna see if this is any cheaper than the others, if they're worth buying, if they're not worth buying. See if it was worth my purchase. I'm gonna go with, I think it was worth it. I don't think I'm gonna tighten this down until I know exactly what position it's gonna go in. I guess I could tighten this one down because this will go any way that I want it to go. Oh, this one is a little smaller. So what I will say to any Super Duty 6.7 owner, I don't know if it's just the 6.7s only. I actually had this pipe or one like it in my cart because I had heard before that these are prone to fail, that the plastic ones are prone to fail. People were always giving their testimonials saying how bad it was, and they were getting stranded and they just crack in half, and you know, but I guess I had to be shown instead of just told. So I will say this to you guys: that cold side pipe, that one that hooks onto your throttle body, if yours has not failed, if you are riding around with that thing, I am encouraging you. No, I am imploring you. Get that thing off your truck or you're going to get stranded. I'm just lucky that I wasn't far from home and I wasn't really doing anything. I just felt like driving my truck yesterday. Okay. This is not wanting to come off. Okay, come on now. It's going to give me a little bit of a headache. If you know what I know, you will get this thing off of yours quickly, because you may not be as lucky as me. The first dealer I called, because I was kind of wanting to not have my truck down, even though it wasn't imperative that I had it back up. So I called around to a couple of dealers in my area, and one had it for $113, but he had to order it. He didn't have it in stock. And the other had it for $130, and he had it in stock. Unfortunately, when you go to the dealer, they won't sell you the piece that broke. They have to sell you the entire piece. So I kind of was not with that. Okay. So my main thing was, I wanted to have my truck up and running, but I didn't want to pay $130 for something that would just put me back in the same position again. Back with the plastic again, and no benefit replacing it with the same thing that's prone to break. That just made no sense. The only thing that the dealer do that's different is they actually give you the sensor. They give you a brand new sensor with it. So my sensor is not bad. Oh, come on now. Getting the old one out might be advantageous. I am definitely going to get me a topside creeper before it's all over with, because I am sick of dealing with standing on chairs and all these different things. But for now, this is going to have to do. Let's get this old one out. Unhook that. Get the sensor off of there. I'm definitely going to keep my old clamps, because having those clamps handy is definitely worth its weight in gold. There we go. Okay. Easier to cut the zip tie. Don't look like I'll be using it again. Easiest way to get that off. Yeah, so this is what we're dealing with. And that thing just came apart, and that was the problem. So let's get that out the way. That's it. Get this hook back up. Put that back in. Yep. Now we start her up just to make sure she sounds like she's running good. Oh, definitely got to put the sensor back in. So let's get that screw back in. So the sensor is in a slightly different position, but still doable. There we go. Other than that, everything looks good. Thinking maybe I should put this under this. There we go. That looks better. Okay. Yep. All right. Let's get her started up. See where we stand. All I gotta do now is find my keys. What about that? All right, found my keys. So let's give it a start. I don't see no reason why she shouldn't be running right. Hey, but you never know, right? She sure do sound better. Don't sound like you just leaking air everywhere. Yeah. Oh yeah, she's back in the game again, y'all. So S&S or SES or SUS or whoever y'all are, I don't know about $212. I guess it's gonna take a while for me to make sure everything is everything, but for the price of this one, I can go through 4 of those. I mean, for the price of that one, I can go through 4 of these. Yeah. Oh yeah, that sounds great. All right, so Amazon got that cold side pipe, goes to the intercooler, and looks like everything is all good to me. I'm gonna take it for a test drive, and I guess y'all can go with me, and we'll gauge together. Now this O-ring, I mean, I guess if I can find where it needs to go, I didn't see no place for an O-ring, but maybe I'll just watch a YouTube video and we'll see what's what. But for now, I'm gonna call this a win. But I will find out. I'm not gonna throw the O-ring away. And because I like working on my truck, I'm happy to go back in and put the O-ring in if that's what it takes. But as it stands right now, I ain't gonna even say the O-ring ain't needed, because that just wouldn't be right. But I guess it was in there for a reason. But I didn't see no O-ring come off the old one, so I'm just gonna assume that there's no O-ring needed. But I definitely will find out. I'm not gonna just get rid of it. So we're gonna go for a quick little ride. Let's see how she do without the O-ring. How about that? As of right now, I'm gonna say, based on the way she was running at first and how she's running right now, I'm gonna call this a win. I don't see no lights on the dash, nothing that would indicate something is wrong. Yeah, I like it. So that 12.9, y'all see, I've been doing a lot of towing. So when I'm just bobtailing, see, that's because I've been a trucker all my life. You know, I'm trucking without a trailer, just in case some of y'all don't know what bobtailing is. Cut the air off, because the air is making quite a bit of noise because I got it on high. Cut the air off, and we're just gonna listen to the motor together. Well, yesterday this thing was bucking and carrying on. She is still cold. Haven't drove it since yesterday. So, you know, I like to let it warm up a little bit before I actually start pushing. But feels much better. Feels like my power is back. So definitely get that cold side pipe, because man, when that thing break and you happen to be somewhere, just anything is not gonna work. So I'm just glad I didn't have nowhere to go yesterday. I was just kind of out enjoying myself and getting my truck prettied all up again. But if I happened to have been somewhere and towing or having a load or had somewhere I needed to be, I would have been dead in the water yesterday. Or I would have had to pay $130 for a part that's just gonna turn around and break on me again. So this is a little straightaway. This is where I used to park my rigs when I was in the trucking business. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. She is running, y'all. She is running, y'all. I'm gonna call that a win without having to spend $200 and some odd dollars. All right, so now that we know that she's able to do what she needs to do, I'm gonna cut this air back on because I'm in here burning up, y'all. It is 88 degrees outside, and it feels more like 100 on the inside. Okay. That whistle is because one of my vents is closed. Hold on. There we go. Oh, yeah. Yeah. If you don't have a 6.7 liter, well, I'm not going to just say that because, 6.0s and the other different models and versions. I don't want to down nobody's stuff, but let's just say this. I love this. I love the Power Stroke. I get it. It has its little issues and problems. But all in all, I have to admit, I ain't mad. And they say this is the second version. I've already bulletproofed it. Put the disaster revision, SPE's disaster revision kit, and the fast lift pump to aid the CP4. I do have plans on upgrading the turbo with the 15 plus kit, but I'm not going to do it until this turbo fails. So I'm not going to worry about it right now. I was told don't fix what's not broken. So I'm going to roll with this turbo until it fails. If it never fails, I'll never upgrade. But once it fails, or if it fails, I will upgrade. But I'm having a good time. My truck is running good. I'm feeling good. That was an easy install, no big deal. And it's all aluminum now instead of plastic, so I don't have to worry about it coming apart. So thanks for coming along for the ride. I hope this helped a few of you if you were, maybe on the fence about buying one of the cheaper kits as opposed to some of those kits out there that has the same parts, and it's just a cold side pipe. It's not really that big of a deal. It don't have to be the top quality, just as long as it's good enough to do what it needs to do and not break apart on you. I will give an update. I'm going to put a link to the one that I bought. It was Amazon Prime, and it was next day delivery for free. So I ordered it yesterday afternoon, like around 5 p.m. and it showed up at my house around 3:30. So I'm happy about that. I'm back up and running, and I have no issues. So until next time, hope this helped you out. This is a pretty straightforward install, so it really wasn't nothing to really get into. Other than just having to trim a piece of the hose off, they give you, it looks like they give you a little bit of extra length for different applications if yours happen to be in a different place than mine or needed to be shorter. Everything was adjustable, so once I cut off that about 2 or 3 inches of hose, it fell right into the right place. I found it easier to attach the hose to the intercooler first, without tightening the clamp down, so I can, you know, adjust it when I drop the other pipe onto it. And so start at the intercooler, put that hose on first, then put the elbow pipe, the L-shaped pipe in there next, and then you know, attach it to the pipe that goes to the throttle body. So work from the bottom up. I found that to be a lot easier than trying to put it all together and then sticking it down in there. That just kind of didn't work out too well for me. So all in all, I'm happy with the install. I have no problems with it. The sensor is in a different place. The sensor on the factory unit faced the firewall, kind of like the corner between the firewall and the driver's side fender. And now it faces directly towards the driver's side fender. Still leaves room to get it plugged up. It's not pushing up against anything or being hindered in any way. So that's the only thing. The sensor is just in a different position now, but other than that, no problems. So I'm gonna go ahead and end here. Hopefully this wasn't too boring. Please like, share, subscribe. I got a little over 300 subscribers. I'm looking to grow, and I'm gonna bring more content. I got my Mustang, I got my Chrysler 300, I got the van. The van is actually done. It's up for sale. I got it listed for $8,000 or best offer. I did a lot of work to it. All the services is done. So I'll show you guys that. Maybe you guys know somebody out here in my area that's looking for a van, and I'll see y'all next time. Like, share, subscribe, let them know about me, and until next time, see you guys later. The Society out.